episode 88 of Star Trek, Season 1, Episode 9 of the animated series, Once Upon a Planet, and we are returning to the planet that we saw in Shore Leave in the original series. We get a lot of exposition at the start of this about what happened in that episode previously so that anybody that hasn't seen it understands. Because Kirk and McCoy and Uhura and Sulu are down there to enjoy themselves, which all seems to be fine until the Queen of Hearts turns up and tries to attack McCoy, and Uhura gets kidnapped. So McCoy gets back to the ship just in time, but they quickly beam down to try and find Uhura, and can't find her. The Enterprise can't find her on the scanners. Arex can't get through anything there. The communications start going out when Kurt's talking to Maris. Scotty can't beam anything down to help try and get to the underground place where they think Uhura might be, because that's where McCoy was taken in the original episode. And so they end up hiding in a cave away from a giant cat and pterodactyls, because the computer is trying to take over. They find that the keeper has died. He's buried in what there's like a metal sort of, I don't know if it's a tomb or a gravestone, but yeah, he's away. So the computer decides that it doesn't want to be basically enslaved anymore. It wants to go and explore the galaxy itself. It eventually tells her. So it learns how to use the Enterprise to do that. It starts building its own computer up there. It wipes out the gravity at one point. All very fun there. Meanwhile, they decide that the easiest way to get underground on the planet is to do it the way the McCoy did it originally and die. Well, not die. So they fake Spock being dead by giving him an injection, and he gets taken away by one of the wee sort of flying machines that they've got. Kirk that manages to dive in the gap in the cave because the rocks open up to let him in, and just before they close, Kirk gets through, but McCoy and Solo don't, so they get chased by a multi-headed dragon instead. Meanwhile, Kirk and Spock manage to find Uhura, and they convince the computer that actually beings and machines live in harmony in the galaxy. It's not the way you think it is. What you do is actually really good. You make people happy. You should be able to do that as your own free will. That's a good thing. And the computer goes, "Yeah, I'm good with that. As long as you want to have more of these conversations with me, that'd be great." Spock goes, "I'll do that." So yeah, Shore Leave gets to recommence again, and that happens immediately because McCoy and Sulu start having a picnic with Alice and the rabbit and the multi-headed dragon. It's good fun. It's nice to be back on this planet. I always liked Shore Leave. I'm quite like the sequel. I'd give this a 3 out of 5. But yeah, it's not as clunky as some of the other episodes, so I'm good with that.